Hi everyone. We're here with Phillip Carroll, an adult living with Duchenne. We're talking today about his experiences going to the PPMD conference and also his experiences of kind of going away on holiday and flying and taking equipment and all that kind of stuff that we need to think about. So, welcome, Phillip. So, yeah, tell me, how was the PPMD conference you went to lately?
Yeah, there was really big turnout, as always. It was in Florida again. It was yeah, really hot, really humid. But yeah, I managed to try a few things as well.
Oh,
They
yeah.
had this exosuit thing. It's more like a wetsuit with like
Oh, okay.
like programmable tech on it, sort of like tubes that get fed air or something like that, and it pulls
Okay.
your legs and stuff. I
Yeah.
think it's more like for physio or something like that. So
Okay.
you can do it yourself almost, you know.
Right.
And
Right.
I presume, you know, some kids unfortunately have sort of learning difficulties as well. So I thought, you know, if you've got a kid that's, you know, severely autistic, you know, he won't want to do stretches. Well, does anyone anyway, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's just so you can do it on your phone or something, like, and you can just press
Okay.
a button and it's.
So it takes care of it for you, so you wouldn't need someone to do the stretches.
Yeah, and they're also trying
too
to
far.
do it for upper body strength as well. You know, potentially, you know, lift your arms up and stuff, like, you know,
Yeah.
because it'll take your weight and then you know, sort of enhance it a bit. We're still a long off that, though, I think.
Really? Yeah.
But the concept's there, you know. And also, I met all my friends and that, because I've developed like really good friendships now, like international, you know. Like, you know, Levi and that, he's all from Australia.
And yeah, so were there many adults there at the conference?
Yeah, there was quite a few actually. Like last year, there was about 50.
Were all the facilities like big enough for that many people?
Yeah, it's like the hotel was the size of Woking.
Oh wow!
Yeah, but no, it's been there before. It's like opposite SeaWorld, I think.
Yeah, PPMD conference is all about kind of like the latest care and research for people with Duchenne. What were the sessions that you found most interesting at the conference?
The sciencey stuff is good, but you know, it does get, you know, too much as you know, like information overload almost. But I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but you know, a lot of people love it, you know. But
yeah,
I was kind of more there, you know, for the sort of social aspect as well.
Yeah.
The best discussions happen at the bar, you know.
Yeah.
I just think it's really nice to see that many people, you know. It's weird to say, but this is the best time to have Duchenne. You know, like with the amount of sort of research that there is now, you know.
Yeah.
You know, like the fact that Pathfinders even exist is like, you know, down to modern medicine, you know.
Yeah.
Sort of modern science and stuff, but you know, which is always getting better every day, you know, as we speak. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, and also the technology that we have access to now.
Yeah, it's good to you know, like talk about this, you know, because the more you talk about it with other people that have been through the same thing, you know, it stops being that bad, you know.
Yeah, you don't feel like you're on your own so much.
Yeah.
So yeah, did you do anything together with the adults? Like, did you go out, socialize, that kind of thing?
Yeah, we went all went out to the cheesecake factory.
Oh, cool.
That was a bit of an experience.
Really?
I've never been to one in my life. Like, I didn't know it was real. Like, I've only heard it from like Big Bang Theory or something.
Yeah.
But it was the weirdest like design restaurant I've ever seen. It had like Egyptian stuff,
Like,
you know, with like Spanish paintings, you know.
Yeah.
kind of like didn't really make sense at all. But yeah, funny though. But
Yeah.
we all had a good time. It was great though. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I went to one in Boston.
Yeah.
They have a massive menu, don't they? Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. We were doing a joke. Is this New or Old Testament? That was the running joke.
So,
Exactly.
I guess you're getting to be quite a seasoned traveller now, aren't you?
Yeah, I feel like a Amazon package. Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, so you went on holiday recently. So yeah, tell me about that as well. Where did you go?
Yeah. We went to Corfu for about 10 days, I think.
Oh, great.
In a really old house, about 300 years old. So
Oh, wow. How accessible was that?
not very, but we managed though, you know, because lucky my chair's pretty good at off-roading, you know. Because yeah, the hills are quite big, you know. But I managed. I didn't have the toilet wasn't accessible really, so I had like, you know, like one of these commode things, you know.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Lovely.
You got the Mo lift hoist, haven't you?
Yeah, that's
Mm.
it's semi-portable, but you know, it's still a hoist, you know.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So it can be folded up and put in a massive flight case, can't it?
Yeah.
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 No, that's always helpful to be able to do that. I mean, it's very expensive to keep hiring equipment. Every time you go away, and you can't always guarantee you're going to get the right kind of equipment for you.
And so I normally just make do with a normal bed, you know.
I take it you flew to Corfu as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, been flying quite a bit recently. How do you find that?
Yeah, I've got like a special sling that they can lift with me in it,
Okay.
and that stays on, underneath me on the seat, so it makes it a bit more comfortable.
So that's padded as well then, the
Yeah,
sling.
yeah, like gel cushion kind of thing.
Did they use a hoist to get you on the plane? I know they do in some instances these days.
No, they literally just got like four guys
Okay.
and just like because it's got handles on it, so
Yeah.
yeah, but it keeps you in like a seated position, so
Okay. So yeah,
yeah.
is that like how comfortable is that for you?
Yeah, it's fairly comfortable, but obviously, you know, the longer the flight, you know, you can like, you know, shuffle around in it and stuff. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
And I know a lot of people are worried about wheelchairs getting damaged. Have you ever had that happen to you?
No, because British Airways is the best one, really,
Right.
because they put it in its own box and stuff.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and the other ones just chuck it in, I think.
So do you always use British Airways then?
Yeah,
Mm.
pretty much, yeah.
Okay, that's interesting to hear because I know a lot of people I've spoken to have had some experience of things being broken. I know when I went to Stockholm, then the kind of micro joystick that I used was broken. I kind of almost expected that, to be honest, because it was quite fragile, and
Yeah.
I did my best to kind of like secure that, but yeah, it didn't really work. Um, and it couldn't be dismantled easily. I think it's sensible to kind of remove anything that might break. But no,
Yeah.
that's great that you haven't really had any issues. That's good.
No,
High praise for the company, I think.
yeah.
Cool, that's great. So, when's your next holiday? What have you got planned next?
Um, yeah, PPMD probably next year.
Yeah,
Arizona and all that.
cool.
Yeah.
How long's the flight to Arizona?
I think about 8 hours. I think.
Well, okay. So, yeah.
So, that's normally quite painful, but you know.
Yeah, punishing.
Yeah.
ideally we just need wheelchair spaces on planes,
Yeah, pretty much.
like you
Yeah,
have on trains and buses. I mean, I know
yeah,
for me that would make a big difference. How about for you?
yeah, exactly. I think if they can tie down a tank in a plane,
Yeah.
why can't they tie down a wheelchair?
Isn't that bizarre that we'd actually find it more comfortable in the cargo plane than
Yeah,
on a passenger airline?
yeah,
Cool.
yeah,
Well, yeah, I hope you have a lot more kind of good travel experiences.
yeah. Me
And
too.
keep us posted.
Yeah, definitely.